So I used to come up here with her. When I was about 9, I would come up here. She used to paint nails for the residents, and I used to be up here following behind her. I'm like, that's what I want to do. You can work as a PCA. Palm Garden send you to school to get licensed, and then you become a CNA and work at Palm Garden. I sat for my CNA test and I passed the first try. And it wasn't as bad. And I believe that the PCA program gets you ready for that. Gets you ready for hands-on. I'm a hands-on learner. So by doing things, that's how I learn, not just reading a book. And that's why I love the PCA program, because it gives us that time to actually, we go to school for about a week and we learn everything by the book, and we can practice on mannequins or other students in the class. Being at work as a PCA gives you that hands-on where you're doing it day in and day out for 8 hours. Call center and working at stores. I don't know, I like to build rapport with people. I like how I have my permanent assignment kind of where, you know, I check on my people every day, my residents every day, and I like that. I love learning about what they did before, you know, they got ill, or their families. I love meeting families. Like, I don't know, I've always loved that type of stuff. Like, it gets me going. When you hear time flies by, I'm like, dang, where all the time went? So I've always wanted to do like CNA work. Eventually I want to become a nurse. But I want to stay in the CNA as long as I can, because I know nurses don't really get to build as much rapport with residents or patients. So I'm going to enjoy this while I can, and then eventually school. Because actually I did that. Like 2 years ago, I paid for a course. It was 2 weeks. I paid for the course. I sat there in class and studied, and then it was time to take my test, and I didn't take it. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but I'm like, dang, I just wasted all this money on this course and I didn't even take the test. Honestly, I think I had anxiety about failing it, and I think that's the reason why I didn't take the test. It's because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for it, and I don't want to fail, then get discouraged, and then not follow my dreams to become a CNA. Working as a PCA, it gives you that like a little taste of CNA as a certified nursing assistant. You get to do everything. You get the, you know, like, you don't know if you want to do it that first week of being a PCA or training someone. You don't know if this is for you or not. And some people can't take it, but I love it, honestly. And I appreciate Palm Garden for even having this program. Because, you know, without it, I probably would have still been like, I'm going to take it next week, or I'm going to try it next week, you know? Even if you don't have the money to pay for the test up front, you know? You can work, and Palm Garden will pay for it. You work here a year and, you know, keep going. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.